welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a highly requested tutorial, which is how I make my stickers with my Cricut machine. And I think it's a really helpful skill to learn. I actually learned how to use mine through a tutorial on YouTube, so I figured I'd spread the love or whatever and make one for you guys. So for some reason my program had an update, so I had to reinstall it anyway. So this is the screen that you're going to see when you first get here, and obviously if you're already signed in and stuff, then just kind of skip this part of the video and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. Alright, so I would recommend setting up your account if you haven't already. This is not a tutorial for that, this is just for stickers, so I would recommend doing that. Oh, and I am signed in now, so I'm just gonna not take a look at those updates, and we're going to go straight into this, and yeah. So you're just gonna want to ignore the rest of this, and let's get into the actual fun part, which is making the stickers. So for this video, I'm going to actually design a new set of stickers on Procreate. So I'll just switch into VoiceOver Lillian for that part, and then we'll come back to the program. Okay, so as you can see, I am in the Procreate app, and I actually attempted to free draw an orange, which did not go very well because I'm not good at digital art, I'll admit that. So what I did basically is I traced a stock image. We're not going to talk about that. It was a free stock image. So anyways, this video is entirely irrelevant to the actual tutorial, but I figured I'd just tell you guys this in the voiceover. So basically what I did is I ended up tracing the stock photo, and then I think it was a stock photo, I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, I ended up tracing the photo, and then I copied it 3 times and colored the other 2 slices yellow and green for lemon and lime. And then because I used a different program to do that and to add the title little thing, which you'll see in a bit, it says citrus vibes on it because I'm quirky like that or whatever. So anyways, I did that, and then I exported it back into Procreate so I could export it to my computer as a PNG, which is a process that you don't really need to do if you have the iPad version of Procreate. I have Procreate Pocket because my iPad is literally too old to have the normal version of Procreate. So that's fun. So I used a different app to add text and all that. Okay, so just ignore whatever that previous voiceover was, and I'm going to show you how to export it. So you're going to go to Select, you're going to select your drawing, and then you're going to go to Share, and then PNG. Alright, and then I just send an email to myself, and then let's open it up on my laptop. Alright, so as you saw in the previous video, what I did is I had my sticker sheet on Procreate, and then I exported it as a PNG, and then I sent it to my email. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to save that PNG that I just sent to myself as a file in my computer. Alright, so this is the sticker sheet, and I'm just going to kind of do this. You know how to save an image. Save image as. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to save this, and then we're going to go back into the Cricut program to upload it onto a new project. So we're going to click New Project, and then you're going to go over here, and then you're going to press Upload. And here are some other things that I've uploaded in the past. But right now, I'm actually going to go up here and click Upload Image. And the great thing is that I actually have my file down here, so I can just kind of drag and oh no, hold on. Alright, so clearly that didn't work, so I'm not going to be dragging and dropping today, but today I'm going to be clicking Browse. So clearly, as the name may suggest, I'm going to browse my files and find the PNG that I saved. I don't know exactly what tab it should be under, so I use a PC, it might be different on other computers, so just kind of go around and your photos, your downloads, your desktop stuff until you find it, and then it will look like this. Alright, so now that we are here, it's going to tell you what kind of quality you want it to be uploaded as. So I always choose complex because Otherwise, it just kind of makes your upload look a little weird, like that's moderately complex. It just kind of takes away from it. So I always like to click complex when I'm uploading something. All right, and then you're gonna click the background, presuming that you've done a similar like layout to me. And unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to make this like thing, that Citrus Vibes title, not be cut. Like it still cuts it out as a sticker, so you can peel it off and put it wherever. So unfortunately, I still haven't figured that out yet, but it'll basically just cut all of these shapes out. And once you're here, you're going to want to click print then cut and let it upload. So perfect. All right, so then you're going to click recent uploads, and it'll probably be up on your screen already, and then download. And once that's finished, boom. All right, so what I like to do actually is I literally take out a physical ruler and measure out what size I want the sticker sheet to be, because a couple of times I've printed abnormally large sticker sheets and I haven't been able to put them on my Etsy or even use them because they're just massive. So I would be kind of careful when you're measuring out the size of your sticker sheets. Another quick note is that you don't have the ability, at least what I've learned, is that you don't have the ability to space them however far you want away. So like for example, if I had two of these images on the program, if I put one of them 6 inches away from the other, they would still print like right next to each other. So I don't even recommend trying that. Believe me, I've made a lot of mistakes. So just take my word. If you know another way to do it where you can accurately space them out and they're not like right next to each other, please tell me, because I'm not an expert, as I've said. So I duplicated them, and here are my 3 sticker sheets. I'm also going to add some other stickers on the bottom because I just need some more for my shop, and I try not to waste sticker paper if I can. So I always put as many stickers as possible onto a sheet. And also keep in mind that a piece of paper is only so big, so I just make sure it's under 8 inches on the top and 11 inches down. And Cricut usually just sticks them all on a page in a very weird way, but as long as it's all on one page, it's good for me. Even if it's on 2 pages, that's not usually an issue, but I just try to waste as little sticker paper as possible, as I've already said. So my Cricut is actually in my basement, so I'm gonna walk there with my computer and some sticker paper. And unfortunately, lighting down here is really crappy, so if it's really weird looking for like the 2 minutes that it's printing out and I'm showing the video of it, then you know why. Also, I know my little brother was down here because there's a Nerf dart on my Cricut. All right, so I'm going to turn it on, and you would actually not believe the amount of times that I have forgotten to turn my Cricut on, and then it doesn't print anything out, and I'm like, why does it not work? And then I realized that I didn't actually turn it on, so woohoo. Take this little USB thing and plug it into my computer. My computer, for some reason, has like 3 USB outlets, which I don't understand, but that's okay. And I'm going to stick this piece of paper face down, which is how it works on my printer and most printers, but you might want to check first, because if it accidentally prints on the wrong side of the sticker paper, there will be no stickers. All right, so now that we have the paper in the printer, we're going to continue, and yep, it's connected through USB. So I'm going to send it to printer. And I always make sure to turn bleed off. I think it looks really ugly personally. It might be useful to some other people, but I don't really like how it looks. So we are going to make sure that the settings always look like this. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and print. Alright, it's all printed. I don't really like how the lemon color turned out, so I'll probably make a few extra sticker sheets and I'll just sell these as B grade. But it printed out pretty well. There will usually be some lines on your paper, but they aren't really that noticeable. And the most important thing is lining it up perfectly, because if you don't do that, then the cut is going to be so off. Alright, I think this is the best we're going to get. So then you're going to go ahead and click the little flashing arrow. And then you're gonna click the Cricut one. And your computer should look like this. and there might be an error button. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, it looks like it's working. Sometimes if it's not working, it just stays in the same line at the top, but because it's moving like this, I'm pretty sure that we are all good. Nice. Alright, so now it's cutting, and I'm just gonna put a time lapse of it doing that because it takes like 3 minutes, so. Alright, it's done. So it's always a good idea to press this so it goes out a little farther and it's easier to grab the mat out. Alright, it looks like the Cricut made a very clean cut, so I'm super happy about that. Now I'm going to go upstairs and then we are going to cut these out. Also, I have a theater lesson in literally like 10 minutes, so let's hope I can finish cutting them by then. When I cut my stickers, I use this little paper cutter, and obviously these are kind of printed really closely together, so I might manually cut some of the sticker sheets. So first I'm going to go ahead and cut the border off just to make it easier to get in the little intricate details. And I highly recommend purchasing a paper cutter if you don't even have access to a Cricut. So yes. Alright, so here's where it gets a little more difficult. You kind of have to perfectly line it up because if you accidentally cut just like a millimeter off, it will kind of not really ruin the whole thing, but it will make it look a little weird. So I think I did a pretty good job with this one. It was a close cut though, and I think I'm going to manually cut the rest of the sticker sheets apart, and then I'll do any more reshaping that I need to do, but otherwise I'm just going to go with my scissors from now. Alright, so I've cut all the sticker sheets out, and they are the only ones that I actually really care about. With my own stickers that I just kind of stick on the front of envelopes, I don't really care how they look when they're cut out. I just care how the cut is around the sticker. So I'm going to go kind of chop these up and stick, that sounded violent. I'm going to go cut them up and then I'm going to stick them in my little storage container. So yes, that is basically how you make quality sticker sheets, and just for proof, I'm going to give you a little sticker sheet demonstration and how it looks after it's cut to prove that my method of Cricut cutting is useful. Honestly, I'm just considering becoming a sticker ASMR channel. As always, thank you guys so much for coming here and joining me today for this video, and I have to run, but I hope you found this useful, and please comment down below with any more tutorials that you want to see, because I'm quite the artsy child and I have so many ideas. So again, please tell me your opinion, and I hope to see you guys all next week with another vlog, tutorial, whatever it may be. Anyways, have a nice day, and I'm out.